I always thought how lucky I was to have not one but 2 daughters to grow old with. My life is now shattered. I have lost 3 children in one day. My heart is broken forever. Everyone is hurting and everyone is blinded by their own pain. My only wish is that we start focusing on the healing process and not on revenge. I am no longer a mother. I will never be a grandmother. Mike and I, we are in favor of this resolution for putting an end to this ordeal. Although for us, it will never end until our death brings us peace.
I'll never forget as Makayla lay dead on the gurney at St. Mary's Hospital, how I had to keep my hand over the bullet hole in her head so that my wife couldn't see the oozing wound he flicked my baby's head. What is the rush? We've been waiting forever. Everyone tells us at every turn, justice is slow, be patient, wait your time. We have. And now in 2 days, this is being ramrodded down our throat. I believe this killer earned a death sentence. It would be inappropriate to accept a plea bargain for this despicable, heinous crime. Makayla didn't have a chance to plead for her life. Mommy didn't have a chance to plead for her life. Poppy pleaded for Mommy's life. He didn't listen. Did the same sentence that Bernie Madoff gets for financial crimes is a travesty of justice. That is not justice, that is injustice. And I beg the prosecutors, I beg Mike McCullough, please don't accept this plea. What are you thinking? You're giving away my daughter's life. I plead for you to don't snatch what little we have left in our lives. And that is justice for our little girl. Yeah, I appreciate it, Judge.
I believe he deserves to face a jury. Let them hear the overwhelming evidence in this case. Let them hear in detail the horror that we endured that night. Let them actually see the horrific results of his carnage. And let them weigh whether or not he should get the ultimate penalty. One of my regrets, if this were not to go to trial, is that the world will never really hear the horror that we endured that night and that we still live with today. The bullets flying, blood spattering everywhere, bodies falling to the ground, and the screams for him to please stop, people running for their lives. I'll never forget helplessly seeing the killer through the window as he walked methodically down our hallway into Makayla's bedroom, and then suddenly hearing the gunshots. I screamed in utter despair and agony knowing that he had gotten Makayla. Life just stopped for us the moment he came into our home and brutally took away what was most precious and dear to us. No sentence on this earth can ever make up for what we have lost. And we know that the ultimate decision today rests with you, Your Honor. We plead with you not to accept this plea and give a chance for this to go to trial so that real justice can be served for my mother, for Carla, for Lisa, and our daughter, Makayla Joy Sitton. Thank you.
Well, we fought to the bitter end for our daughter, Makayla. I feel like I failed her again. I couldn't save her that night. But at least we know that we did the right thing. And apparently the state attorney, Mike McCullough, chose his own political ambitions over our justice for our daughter. Our one chance to honor our daughter in front of the judge and in front of the world, and it's rushed. Why? What's the rush? More faith in the prisoners and the fellow inmates of STAR to take justice than I do in this state attorney's office, because at least in prison they know what to do with baby killers. Amen.